Hi YouTube, this is Bayu here. I know it has been a while since I published, my producers published some video, but I got these yesterday from China. This is the Chinese trainee, army trainee bag that they use every day during training. It can be used as a wonderful haversack, a food carrier, but not to put stuff like a hatchet or handsaw. No. This is basically it can be used for food. You have two nice pockets on the side for like a flashlight or pocket knife, salt and pepper, spices, stuff that you need, and a little pocket on the front. It's wonderful. About I think it was $14, plus they charged me $10 for the fast delivery, which was true. Fast delivered from the place, the owner of this, to live in China towards the USA. Now once he got to LA, kiss it goodbye, because they took 7 working days. I cannot complain for China, because China did the job 3 days. It was out of China. From China, Timbuktu, to the leaving from the airport, and then he got to country. Now, I like this one because take a look at this. I got some towels, so make it a little bit wider. This is a typical 1.5 Korean gold-looking pot they used to cook the ramen. Okay, and it fits perfectly over here. In this without any problem. You can secure the lid so we're not making a noise. Now, and also, if you don't want to use this, you want to use your canteen cup, that's fine. This is a big comal. I couldn't find the small one. The Walmart, the small ones are in the closet, someplace secure. So this is the same type of deal, at small size. You find it at Walmart, believe it or not. They made by Imusa. Look, it fits perfectly over here. It doesn't take any room. It's kind of heavy, a little bit heavy. So you can use it to fry everything. Now, what can you do with it? Simple fat burritos. You can put tacos. You can use the small one to make a scrambled egg. To fry a piece of beef, a piece of whatever meat. Now, take a look at this. Do you see the label? Queso, Mamalita. This is a Salvadorian company that is very popular in Mexican Latino supermarkets. You get this, you mix it with this. What is this? Mayocoba, fried red beans, the Peruvian beans, cheese, beans, and the big one, you have a nice burrito. You don't need anything else. You want onions, you can carry small onions, peppers, red peppers, whatever. And this is small enough. Well, let me show you this, because I want you to take a look at this and see the whole picture. The cheese, this is enough for probably a week. Maybe 10, 11 burritos. You got the cheese, you have the tortillas, you have the burrito in here, right? Nice, and still can take some more. Now, let's talk about this. Large, Russia Today, or Survival Russia, always talk about buckwheat. Oh, but buckwheat is better than noodles. Not necessary. In this part of the world, the Western Hemisphere, we don't eat this too much. But if you read the label, what it's made of is very, very good for your body. You don't need meat with this. You can cook it, you can boil it about 20 minutes. The texture is a little different, but it's good. Now, I know you're familiar with this. Maggi Corporation, German of course. I know you're familiar with Knorr, another German company. This is Maggi caldo de gallina con tomate, tomato chicken soup, or the pollo con arroz. Korean pot, a small one. It weighs nothing. Quarter and a half. You put 1/3 of a cup of this, and then you have a very heavy, not soup, but almost like a stew, almost like a, what's the Spanish word for that? Aguado. Now, here in the Western world, south of the Western world, we have quinoa. Quinoa is a little bit in minerals and proteins better than buckwheat. The only issue with this one is you have to wash it real good 2 or 3 times because of the the peel is covered with material for protection from the microbiology that covers that. So you have to clean it real good. But it's delicious, and the amount of protein is unbelievable. Fiber, 3 grams. 11%, saturated fat 0, total fat 2.5, and then the minerals, calcium, potassium, vitamin D, iron 1 milligram. So it has a lot of stuff that Western European stuff doesn't have. Now, you could use the Hindu millet, same principle. You can put the millet, the quinoa, the buckwheat. You just need one of these, or some more of these, 50 cents I think it costs. Maggi soup. Actually, same style as Lars, because Lars uses the same principle did. Now, so somebody will go, oh, but it doesn't have any meat. Here's the meat. You can add diced ham, or you can use a tuna, whatever you like. This is a special tuna because you got all the oil. Guys, when you are out in the field, you have to have calories. So you look for stuff with oil. Because you're walking, you're exercising, this is not going to make you fat. This is going to help your body keep the energy, okay? So this is very important. Now, if you go to an Asian supermarket and you don't like Maggi, the Germans, well, welcome to the Asian stuff. This is the sour soup mix. You like Asian soup with a little bit of this, 1 liter package. Oh, by the way, I forgot to put that in here. Put this in here. Let's pick the buckwheat. Let's make Lars happy. Okay, a little bit of tomato and chicken, caldo de gallina. What we have here? Oh, the queso, more queso. Some of you like cheese every day. I don't, but I buy it for food, some food. Okay. Look, it's still fixed fine. Now, you don't probably want to do the little big Maggi because you're going to use something else. The famous Maggi cube. This is beef. Okay. Now, some of you might say, well, I'm not into chicken, I'm not into beef. Vegetable bouillon. So you got chicken bouillon, vegetable bouillon, beef bouillon, anything and everything that you desire. Now, you might be picky, or you might be a Latino and say, what the heck with this European stuff. This is our old package. Carne seca de res, dry beef. And here's another company. Why do we like this dry beef? It's not jerky. It doesn't have any flavor. I like it because you can make those delicious Monterrey style taquitos. What's the name of the producer? Right now, I don't remember, but you put onion, peppers, you mash it real good in the mortar, and you put this. You got 2 types of carne seca, and it has to say carne seca. This one says shredded carne seca. Carne, that's beef, seca is dry. So you can add it to the soup, or mix it with the quinoa, or mix it with the buckwheat. 2 packages that you can do the stuff. Guess what? Since the back is getting a little bit close, so you don't want to mix, well, you put the meat in the front. And one of chopped hand and the special tuna in oil, in olive oil. And then you close it. And look at here, guys. Nice and neat. I'm gonna get up a little bit, producer. This is food. This is what you need when you're gonna be out a few days. Never mind this deal that you're going hunting. That's for the birds. That's for people that have never been in the service and they don't understand that you have to eat 3 times a day. I don't have coffee here, but you can put a 3-in-1 packages of coffee. Especially the Koreans that I like because the flavor is real good. And they have no stinky chemicals. So basically this is what I make this video about, this new Chinese Army basic training bag. The US Army doesn't have this kind of bag. The sergeant has what we call a fact bag, that is more like a map bag. You cannot put anything in there. Look here. The British Army. This one is nice too, big size. I even have a tarp over here. Okay, so same principle. You remember this, that being all over the internet. The bread bag. That is not as wide, maybe 3 inches, as the Chinese, but same principle. Oh, the new one. Well, it's not new one. It's almost 50 years old. The Czechoslovakian, waterproof. Okay, same principle. And look at how wide it is. Okay, what else? Oh, I know you know this one. Look at how this is, what, about 4 inches wide. So as you can see, guys, all over the world have this bread bag. Not haversacks. These are not haversacks. It's more like for food. So you can have it. Hey, sardines and rice, sardines and quinoa, sardines and whatever, tacos. Great. So basically, what I'm trying to convey here is push you away from the philosophy that when you go up there in the woods you can hunt. No, hunting or fishing sometimes does not work. And why you want to waste your energy for that when you can have it at home? One big meal a day, one small meal, a taco, enchilada, a flauta, burrito, or a big bowl of soup for lunch, a big bowl of soup at night, and a small taquito, or small burrito, or small flauta in lunchtime. It's up to you guys. You have to expand your horizon. I'm not going to get into politics, but if you get your mind outside the country, you expand and you got plenty styles, plenty flavors that will keep you alive. So, like following the philosophy of the Tiger Troops, you don't carry it, you don't eat it. Okay, YouTube, everything is fine with the family, everything is fine with the producer. I got here a new menina. They got home by itself, and then we took it in. She's a sweetheart. And then of course, la niña malcriada, the misbehaving girl. Say hi to YouTube. Hi YouTube! We lost one, an old one. So this one, the little bitty one, came in gifted for somebody upstairs. So think this possibility, okay? You don't have to like the food, but emergency, instead of eating rude, like some people in the Northwest, European, you eat some food. You eat a very, very good food. Or rice. If you want to eat rice, you can boil the rice like Hindu style, Iranian style. You can put Maggi cubes or the Knorr. So YouTube, I'll talk to you later. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. Keep emergency food, different types with you, just in case that something happens. Just in case, $20, $30 of cans, and one of these bags will be enough for 7 days, 10 days for your family. You're not wasting money. You can eat it in emergency, but you can eat it as a make-believe emergency. Talk to you later. Behave. Thank you for watching.